Okay, this is really easy. I'm going to kind of move it down here so you can see. Let's get my boobs out of the way. Okay, so you're going to take a regular knee-high sock and you're going to cut it. If I can, let me move back up. You're going to cut it at the ankle, and then you're going to cut the heel off and the toe off. So you're going to have two tubes. So you'll kind of lay it out flat. So you'll cut, so you have a big long tube there. And you're going to cut, so you'll have like just a regular sock part left. You'll cut the heel off of that. So this little piece. And then you're going to cut the toe off of that piece. Like that. So these are all the pieces that you have. All these little pieces. These two you can just get rid of. This one, the shorter tube, you're going to take it. I usually kind of pinch it in the half like this. And you're going to fold it in half so that you have like a little cuff. Here's the cut ends there. And then there's the regular ends. And you want to kind of line them up as best you can. Like that. And then you're going to take the big tube and you're going to put it inside. And then you're going to spread out all of the layers, so like kind of open up the sock. I need to line this one up so that the design is right. Okay. So you'll have 3 layers. 1, 2, 3. All the way around. And it'll kind of look like that. And then you'll take pins. If you don't have pins, it's okay. It's a little harder. You could use safety pins. You could use none. It's a little rough that way. But they kind of tend to roll up. So what you'll want to do is kind of unroll them and get them as flat as you can and then pin it. And I pin them straight like that. And then you'll go all the way around. You want to make sure that the sock doesn't bunch up while you're doing this. Kind of do it a little closer so you can see. You want to make sure and have them kind of as straight as you can. If you can see this. I don't know if you can or not, but we'll see. Like, you don't want one to be farther down. You want to pull it all the way up to here. Sorry, that light's kind of funny up there. Okay. So you've got them pinned all the way around. And you've still got your hole in the middle. You obviously don't want to pin it closed. And then you're going to take your sewing machine. I'm going to move you down to this side so you can see. Hi. So, there we go. Okay. You want to take your foot, pull it up, and then put it right towards the end. And then reverse a couple to lock the stitch in. And then you're just going to go straight through. And while you're doing this, kind of stretch it just a little bit. So that, number 1, it stays nice and flat, and number 2, it'll give that cuff at the bottom just a little bit of stretch. I'm going to kind of take my pins out as I go. Sorry, we're a little jiggly. My table's wobbly. So you just want to go back around to where you started, pull it out, cut your thread, pull you back around here, pull out all your little pins, and then cut your extra thread. I usually kind of go around if there's any little uneven edges, like right there. I used a darker thread so you could see. I just kind of trim them so that they're a little less bulky. You don't want to trim too close though, because then your thread will come out. So just make it nice and even, but you won't even see that part because you'll take it and flip it inside out. And baby leg. Elasticy part goes at the top, cuff goes at the bottom. This one's probably a little bit long, so I may end up fixing that, but there you go. That's how you do it. Really easy. Hope that helped.